I got the email that I would be featured on the International Freelancers Day Times Square Billboard by Fiverr the same day that I hit 80,000 followers on TikTok. We woke up at 3 a.m. to catch this flight, which thankfully security was an absolute breeze, and we got on the plane really, really quick. I absolutely love JetBlue. It's my favorite airline to fly, but we were flying into some pretty nasty weather. Like, the rain was picking up. It was October 30th. Apparently, this was like the worst rain that New York had seen all year long, and I was really, really nervous. My sister was actually supposed to come out, but she was like, this is a 3-hour train ride, and I'm really nervous about this storm. So she ended up not coming. I asked a couple of my students and a couple members in the community to come out, and Sarah came out. She arrived pretty early, so there wasn't any issues. But unfortunately, LeeAnn's flight literally would not land in LaGuardia because of the weather. It was absolutely horrible. We were trying to get to Bryant Park for the winter festival that was going on that like just started a week or two ago, but it was such nasty weather that we did not prepare for. I did bring a poncho, but yeah, no, ponchos don't work, and people were staring at me like I was absolutely insane. Somehow we managed to walk around Bryant Park a little bit and explore the booths just a tiny bit, but it was just like, it was not fun. But it was still so pretty, even in the rain. Like, if you guys are in New York, you have to go to Bryant Park to check out the Winter Festival because it was so, so cute. At this point, we were just super ready to get back to the hotel, so I gave them a call. Thankfully, they said we could check in early because we were there at 11 o'clock in the morning. And they were like, yeah, you can check out at 12:30. And after getting lost 3 times because I'm directionally challenged, we ended up getting to the hotel, resting, showering up, and just kind of getting ourselves together. Then we took a $70 Uber ride to the Fiverr headquarters. And you guys, it was torrential downpour. I am like at this point just freaking out that we're gonna have to stand in this rain in Times Square. It was so bad. Thankfully, we didn't hit any of the areas that were like really, really badly flooded. At this point, we were like 30 minutes late to get to the Fiverr headquarters, but Sarah and her husband were already there. They were so cute, and of course, I got us lost. Went to the wrong building originally, and then we found the right building. Everybody was so nice. We got like a private tour of the New York headquarters, and it was honestly, this was like a pinch me moment. I really never ever thought that I would be going to Fiverr headquarters in New York. And what was even cooler is the fact that it stopped raining. Like, literally, as we got to Fiverr offices, the rain just stopped. I don't know. I think my mama had something to do with it, but we got really, really lucky. And then I got to meet some of the CSMs that we all know and love. I met so many people. It was really a crazy moment to have all of the CSMs and all of the people come and introduce themselves to me, and seeing all the Fiverr like awards and emblems and all of these things around the offices were just, it was so, I can't even describe to you how cool this feeling was, and seeing all of the different people that have changed my life so many times over. After that, incredible. We all went down to the subway, which was my like second time being in the subway. And I was like, you guys better not lose me because I will not find my way. I will absolutely not know where I'm going. I was so excited that when we got there, I didn't even need my umbrella. Again, the rain just kind of like went to a sprinkle and then stopped, which was just so, so amazing. And so we all walked down to the spot, and it was absolutely incredible. I was looking for my face the whole time. I was like, where is it? Where is it? Looking all around. And then finally... Oh my gosh. I can't even describe to you this feeling. I just can't. I can't describe it, but it was insane and it was amazing. And we just took a bunch of videos and photos. We were there for probably about 30-40 minutes. Something that I let the Fiverr team know that was really what made it so special as well is that picture that I sent for them to put on the billboard was actually a picture that my mama took a year and a half before she passed. And it was shot on my iPhone 11. This is actually me telling the team exactly the story. That thing that I gave you guys to put up there, my mom took it a year before she passed. And it was with my iPhone 11. And we had the best time. And it was in Fort Lauderdale. And she was like, look to the side. And she took it. And that picture, like, it like, having it on, like, how would you, I want to know what's really cool. Michelle was so sweet. She came and gave me a hug, and it was just a really amazing moment that I know my mama would be so proud. Afterwards, we took Sarah and Gary out to dinner, and then it was dark at this point, so we were like, hey, let's go back to the billboard and take more videos in the dark, because the billboard was actually lasting just 24 hours from midnight to midnight. And then, of course, we went to a bakery on the way back to the hotel. The next day, after we totally passed out on our way back to the airport, which of course I got us lost again, but we ended up finding our way. And what is New York if you're not going to be entertained by the amazing people that, are all over the subway? And so we got to experience that. Luckily, the airport was completely fine. There was no wait or anything, no delays or anything like that. The airport actually it was JFK, and they had a bunch of music playing for Halloween. And so it was a really awesome day. It was an amazing trip. It was like a little more than 24 hours. And thank you all so much. Thank you, Fiverr, again, for this incredible core memory that I will have for the rest of my life. I absolutely love being a freelancer. I love using Fiverr as my go-to platform. And yeah, you never know. Just keep at it, because this can happen to you as well.